Hi guys, it's Blair Crawford here. I'm the coach of Pinnacle Boxing Club in Belleville, Ontario, Canada. And we're here after the 2025 Provincial Championships. We've got the gold medalist at 143 pounds, Avery Crawford here, and the silver medalist, Makayla Johnson. So Avery, tell us a little bit about your path to success and how it felt there in the ring.
I had a good training camp leading up to it, and I felt like I was ready. I knew what I was going into. I knew I had some tough opponents to fight, and I felt like I went out there and handled business pretty well. I want to give big thanks to Dylan Carmen. He was in here working with me lots, holding the pads for me, leading me in the right path, also having my coach, my head coach, leading me in the right way.
Okay, Makayla Johnson, our silver medalist at the Golden Gloves. Leading up to it, how did you find training and how did you feel while you were in the ring there?
Training was good. I worked hard. I did cut weight for this fight, so it made me work extra hard, working almost twice a day. As Avery said, I did have Dylan come in and work with me too, which I'm super grateful for.
What was the hardest part of the training process for you?
Well, just like every other training camp, I would say most definitely the running and hill sprints. That stuff sucks, but other than that, mentally leading into it, staying physically and mentally strong together is very tough, but I think I handled it pretty well.
And Makayla, how about you for the training process? I know you had to cut some weight and had to really struggle and push to make this one. And to be clear, we wanted everyone to know that Makayla had to face the national champ in her division, which you know, a lot of people didn't want to fight this girl and dropped out of the division. Max stayed and worked really hard for that.
We definitely knew we had our hands full, but it's nothing you can't handle with hard training.
And what's next for you, Mac?
I'm actually currently still training because I have nationals in 4 weeks where I can get the rematch of the girl that I fought at Provincials.
So the next step after this, I've got a fight coming up on November 8th against the Australian champion, which is it's going to be a pretty damn good throwdown, I think. And then next after that is just working towards the nationals in March 2026, and after that it's international and hopefully Olympics in a couple years. What's next for Pinnacle Boxing in the boxing world?
So we have a large roster here. I think we're up around the 40 fighter mark. So we're going to be visiting a lot of club shows. We have quite a few booked with some key dates. I think obviously when you're in Ontario, Brampton Cup, February 5th to 8th, we'll be taking like around 30 fighters to that. And just pursuing the next season, getting ready for Boomer's Novice Tournament, and then again the Provincials and Nationals, and hopefully some international stardom before we start taking guys pro. So
my biggest love about boxing is not only the discipline, but being able to push myself and keep my mind on one thing and pushing towards a goal.
It's never the same thing in boxing. You always have a chance to get better and have new goals.
My favorite boxer of all time or all time? I have to say Floyd is probably my favorite boxer of all time. But, you know, I take inspiration from Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones, all the greats. I try and mix every one of the best into my style.
I definitely got inspiration from the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight, but I've been following Francesca Hennessy a lot. I really watch her videos and I like her style. She's young, but she has a really good record.
I'd have to say some of my favorite boxing movies. I can't pick an exact favorite because I've watched so many, but of course the Rocky series is up there on every boxer's list. Southpaw is a high-ranking one. I really enjoyed Southpaw. That was a good movie. And of course, I really liked Creed, the second one. It was a really well-shot movie. But I'd have to say out of all of those, my favorite one was probably Southpaw.
So after my 4th fight, I was super down and out about losing, and I had this stage about a week where I didn't want to come in and train, and it's probably the lowest I've been in my boxing career. And I watched Million Dollar Baby, and I came in and I rode my best rower time ever, just saying. And it definitely gave me inspiration. That has to be my favorite movie in boxing for sure.
yeah, so at this year's Provincials, we also We also had another medalist, DeAndre Felix. He was a bronze medal. He's unable to be here today. We'd just like to give an honorable mention to him. He fought his heart out. He won his first fight against a former provincial champ with over 50 fights, and got to the semis and fought a guy he has fought before and had some very close fights with and didn't get the decision. But we're hoping to get him a wild card spot and still take him to nationals with us. He's a good, hard, solid fighter and ever improving. So who's been your support system and helped you along the way on your boxing journey?
A very big help is my sponsor, Sting Sports. They've helped me with a lot of stuff, hooked me up with some really great gear, and I want to give big thanks to them. I couldn't have had all the best gear on the market, staying comfy for those provincial fights without them.
And just in case anybody's interested and wants to inquire, Pinnacle Boxing is located in Belleville, 257 Pinnacle Street. We're on the corner of Pinnacle and Victoria. If you would like to join boxing or ever thought of joining boxing, if you're low and down and out, and you're looking for a place to vent that, sometimes people need purpose. Sometimes you just need a purpose in life, and we can kind of provide that here. We've had it before, where the person comes down and out. They've had a breakup, or they lost a job, or something's going on with your life, and you just you feel like it's too tough. You come in here, you get surrounded by our family, you start to learn, you start to grow, and it gives you a little bit of purpose. So if there's anybody out there struggling and you just want to get your mind off stuff, maybe try boxing. Come on in, talk to us. We've got some spots available for one-on-ones. You don't have to be part of any kind of group action. You can get together with a coach and you can slowly start to learn and get in shape. We can teach you about your body's energy systems. It's not just jog and skip anymore. It's scientific, and we can build you up. And if you build yourself physically, usually that changes your mental. So keep that in mind and feel free to give us a call.